What's going on, my people? Welcome back to the Lift Capital YouTube channel, where life is for the taking. I have a quick XRP update for everybody who really wants to call themselves a holder. All right, you have to really understand what it means over here on this side when we talk about cross-border ripples, aka XRP, the world bridge currency. So I have quite a few things. We're going to be talking about XRPL Japan. We're going to even be talking about the man that they say is orange within the seat here in the US. Of course, we all love it over here on this side. Let's go ahead and dive into this thing. As you guys can see, XRP, when it comes down to it right now, we're looking at $1.93, which is not bad. Obviously, as you guys can see, this is much better than the valley that we did have throughout the 2022-2023 SEC saga. All right. But right now, as you all can see, we're still sub $2, which is a prime position for anybody who's been accumulating. And you guys understand there's quite a few people. Let's go ahead and firstly put this on up. I want you guys to understand that there's some reports that are coming out saying that Japan is pushing hard for tokenized economics, tokenized economy, really on the XRPL. They might be using this ledger really for national zero knowledge ID systems. I'm gonna put that out there. Okay. If you guys are familiar with ZK, that's what zero knowledge means. ZK ID systems are coming to Japan on the XRPL. Now I understand, you guys could take that as far as you want to do it, but I want you guys to understand what that means. Private, safe, digital IDs for everyone. Okay. Big banks, governments, they're testing already all these blockchain assets. And then of course the XRPL speed, it's low cost, it makes it a top pick. So honestly, guys, this is going to be making Japan a leader really in real digital money. But I want to break this down for you guys right now that the XRPL Japan put this out at XRP Tokyo. Their site is officially open. We're going to be holding the largest domestic event. So guys, if you guys are aware and available, get your passports ready. April 7th, 2026. Tokyo, it's happening. You guys check that out on the official website. They go deeper into it and just break it a little bit more down, why you should visit Japan. They say that throughout this time is the peak cherry blossom season. So guys, this is going to be perfect for anybody who wants to really dive into something like the XRP trends and really see what's going on with some real world use cases. Now let's get into the baratata. All right. Trump news. Trump media just bought another 451 Bitcoin for about $40 million. Their total stash here is now over 11,542 Bitcoin. If you think about it, and honestly, if you calculate all that up, that's worth more than about $1 billion. Okay, so really they're building a serious Bitcoin treasury. And that's what you guys need to really see, because what this really goes into is how Ripple back in January 2025 this year, y'all, you have Ripple CEO BG himself, and then you had their legal boss Stuart Alderodi. They had dinner with Trump in Mar-a-Lago, and Garland House called it a strong start to 2025. You guys are kind of seeing where XRP is right now. And really that meeting was opening doors because Trump's team was all pro crypto. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to be having big buys that are really going to be coming most likely towards the XRP part. And really why this matters is because all of Trump's companies, they're stacking Bitcoin. That's a big signal to Wall Street. And then institutions are going to be following all those leaders, folks. That's the great part about this channel is we want to connect the dots for you guys where other people are missing it. It doesn't matter that we're going into 2026. Yes, that's a new start, fresh start, but it's important and imperative that we take in and tie together what's going on. All right. So if you aren't a part of this thing, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe, hit that like, y'all, for real. Okay. So of course, keeping this intact with you guys, I want you all to understand that XRP ETFs pulled in 63 million, while Bitcoin and Ethereum, they lost billions. Okay, I'm sure you guys were seeing that big shakeout that we recently had. Of course, Bitcoin is still bearish. The ETFs, okay, Ethereum and Bitcoin, their funds were bleeding. XRP shining. Okay, keep that in mind. Also, I want to share this with you guys. As somebody was projecting, you guys can see here, they were asking AI if that what they project XRP, and now they're saying it sees XRP hitting 500 to 3,000 by 2030 with all of the adoption. Okay, by 2030 with all the adoption. And remember, guys, we're talking about, Project 2030. Everything is going to be coming to a head right there, and you guys are seeing things are pretty chaotic for some people. It's the best of the best times, the worst of the worst. But you find yourself right here listening to Lift Capital, so you find yourself understanding, knowing that you find yourself in the best place. You did not find this video by mistake. Keep that in mind, all right? Now, you also have analysts as well that say if trillions are going to be flowing through the XRPL, all right, prices are going to rise, okay? We're going to be seeing some progress. But again, what I want to show you guys is just some of that progress that really did happen throughout 2025. In November, Ripple joined MasterCard, Gemini, all of them to enable RLUSD-based stablecoin settlement. This is huge. If you guys aren't familiar, that RLUSD is the Ripple-based stablecoin that's already within their system. So everything is really pointing to institutions waking up. You got a lot of quiet building that's going to be turning into a lot of real volume. So I hope you guys are really seeing the bigger picture, all right, because that's what it's really all about. Be sure that you guys follow us on Twitter. That little coffee link, of course, keeps this channel aboard. And as well, I'm going to be leaving you guys the sources in the descriptions so you guys can keep ahead of that. But with that being said, my people, you guys can see that this market is 24/7, 365, and we are here for it all. Of course, if you find yourself loving and liking this thing, go ahead and share this thing out with somebody who really needs some hope, love, joy, and peace, because this is the miracle working power of faith coming right at you guys. Keep the faith, and all of these coins are yours. With that being said, my people, I'll holler at you at the next one. Peace.